Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be doing a special video. I decided to do something a little different. This is going to be pertaining for Halloween. This is a Halloween video. And we have the 3 decks here of what we're going to be using. The Moonology deck, the Holographic Tarot, and this is the Rebel deck. It's a cool, fun deck that I came across. And we're going to go ahead and see what is this Halloween going to bring for you. Okay, and this Halloween in particular is important because usually every month there's only one full moon, one new moon, and one full moon. But this Halloween, for those of you that are in America, this October 2020, we actually have 2 full moons. We had one in the beginning of October. We just had the new moon about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and then we're gonna have the full moon this Saturday on Halloween 2020. And I say America because the different time zones can change, you know. So for those that are ahead, they'll actually be having the full moon that we have here on October 31st. They'll be having it November 1st. So for them, it won't have the same impact as it does for us here in America, or for those around the globe who will have the full moon on October 31st. That will mean we have 2 full moons this month, and that is very important, especially for those who like using the law of attraction, manifesting, doing rituals, working with the moon magic and all that stuff. The moon is going to be very powerful on October 31st because it's the second one of the month, so it's called a blue moon. But for more on that, you guys can Google it, blue moon, full moon, October 31st, to get all the little details on what makes this full moon so different than the one at the beginning of the month and things like that. All right, so I will be doing some live shuffling on here. These are the 3 decks that we're going to be using, but I am going to do, this is going to be a pick a card. So you pick pile 1, 2, or 3. The timestamp is in the description box below. And if you need to know which pile you want to pick, which group you want to pick, I did put 3 different orange crystals on here for you just to go with the Halloween theme. And for something a little extra, I do have this pendulum here. Okay, it's a magnet pendulum, and you can go ahead and ask a question. So when you come into the reading, think of a question, you know, really hone in on your energy. What do you want to get out of this reading? And you can ask a yes or no question, and then at the end of the reading, I'll use the pendulum so we can see what your answer is if the cards did not already spell it out for you. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and begin. As always, if you like my videos, you resonate with them, please like it, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so. Also share my channel and my videos with family and friends. Post them on your Facebook, post it on your Instagram. You know, share it so other people can discover this, because that stuff really helps my channel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and begin. Pile 1, 2, and 3. You use the crystals or go to the timestamp below. We will be using all 3 decks in each pile. We're gonna go ahead and begin. For those of you who chose group 1, okay, we're gonna start off with the Moon Oracle. As I said, this is a full moon for October 31st. And the goal is to see, what is this full moon? What effect is it going to have on you? What is it going to bring to you? You know, is it going to bring you love? Is it going to bring you luck, healing, money, you know, improvement in your situation? All right, we're going to find out. And you have, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Okay, so your hard work is paying off. So some things may start coming to fruition here for you because of this. And it can also be if you work with the moon cycles and moon magic and rituals and stuff like that. Whatever you may have manifested or intended or started to do around the new moon, which I believe it was around the 17th or so. I'm not 100% sure because I'm just trying to remember. I don't have a calendar in front of me. But I believe the new moon in October was around October 17th. So what were you doing around that time of the new moon of this month? Whatever you started, or whatever ritual you was doing, magic you were doing, trying to attract something, trying to manifest something using the law of attraction, whatever you were doing around that time may start beginning to flourish. You may starting to see, you know, the benefits of what you have done. All right, the fruits of your labor. All right, this is the holographic tarot here. It's a thicker deck. The cards are thicker, so it's a little pain to shuffle here. Okay, but we're gonna see what is in store for you. Oh, you got the Knight of Pentacles. Let me see. I'm holding it upside down because I know that they were not all on reversals. See, I'm holding the whole thing upside down, so we need to get it right. So no, you didn't have reversals there. All right. So what I'm seeing here, you have been, okay. There was an offer that was made to you in the recent past, okay, and this looks like a job offer. All right, because then underneath, you know, you seen we had the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so in the recent past, someone has come in. There was a recent job offer or a way or an idea of yours to get money, to improve your finances. Something of that nature regarding your finances. Okay, so there was someone coming in, there was some type of news, some type of offer regarding your finances, and it puts you in a place where you're kind of weighing your options. You're seeing if you should accept it. You know, you're kind of contemplating, but you need to make a decision. You haven't made a decision yet. All right. But the wheels are turning in your favor. So this is something very favorable. But it is showing that you have some fears for some reason. You have some fears maybe because this is something completely new. This is something out of the ordinary for you to do. We are creatures of habit, so we don't like too much change. We like to stay where we're comfortable. And it's good, you know, if you're content, if you're happy and comfortable at the same time. But if you know something's not working for you, you know, then why would you want to stay there even though you're, you know, comfortable? You need to step out that box. All right. Or something can be revealed to you. All right. This, again, this is the full moon and we have the moon card. So you can be dealing with a Pisces because this is Pisces card. Or this can just be the clarification. Like I said, you know, your hard work is paying off at this full moon once the full moon cycle is complete. All right. But the moon in tarot represents fears. It represents secrets. It represents the unknown. Okay, kind of like the underworld, the magic, the mystery, you know, all that stuff, all the unseen. Okay, but I'm gonna clarify this here. Okay, clarify the moon card. Let's just clarify this. Let's clarify this moon card. Yeah. You gotta let something go. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is telling you you really need to break out of your comfort zone. You need to end something so something new can begin. Okay, the full moon is a completion. That's why there's two separate moons, two moon cycles in a month. There is a new moon and there is a full moon. The new moon is when you are supposed to be starting things, planting your seeds, making your affirmations, trying to start your manifestation, trying to, that's when you do your stuff. That's when you really set your goals, is during the new moon. During the full moon, this is when you're supposed to start, that is supposed to be complete. All right, things are going to be starting to unfold. It's a completion of a cycle, because then another new moon is following it about 2 weeks later. Where then you can start something new and so on and so forth. It's a cycle, a new moon and a full moon. So when you have the Death card here clarifying the moon, this is telling me that it, especially because this is a special here, so we're not just doing a regular tarot card, the tarot reading. This is a special on what is this full moon going to bring you. So it is going to bring you a completion of a cycle. All right, and the cards look like that because this is a holographic, these are holographic cards. So this full moon is going to bring completion of something. It's going to close a chapter. It's going to close a cycle. So whatever you're torn between the two here, you can't be torn anymore. You can't be indecisive anymore. You need to make a decision to move forward. Okay, your hard work is paying off. That's why you have an offer here. That's why you have some news coming in regarding your finances. And it is looking good because you had the Wheel of Fortune card. So the wheels and the universe is working in your favor. Okay, but you can't continue staying in the same comfort zone. You need to step out the box. You need to make a decision, stick with it, so then things can start unfolding and moving into place. Now, when cycles close, they can either be willingly or unwillingly. Now that's up to you. You are indecisive. You need to make a decision about something. So you need to do it. It's best if you make that decision, stick to it, and move forward with your choice. Stand by your choice. Because if not, then the universe it may end up putting challenges in your way so that it can push you in one direction versus the other. So you can do it comfortably or you can do it uncomfortably, but eventually you're gonna make a choice here because a cycle is gonna end. Something is gonna come to completion, and it is gonna be for your highest good. It's gonna be to benefit you. But it's up to you on if you're going to get to that blessing, comfortably and willingly, or if it's gonna be an uncomfortable, challenging ride. That is up to you. All right. Now, this is the Rebel deck. All right. This is going to be some advice for you with this full moon. All right. Some advice and some guidance for you. Now, this is a little different. All right. This is a little more very straight, cutthroat, savage kind of deck, but I thought it would be funny and cool because the messages are important. They just say it in more of in a different language. It's not sugar coated, basically. All right. So what is the message here for you? The guidance for you. It says you're giving away your power. All right. You're giving away your power by not making a choice. Like I said, either you can make the decision or the universe is going to make it for you. So do you want to keep your power and come to a decision on yourself by yourself willingly? Or do you want to have to be forced into a decision? There you go. You didn't, you lost your power because it had to be made for you. All right. But it says you are a badass. Act like it. All right, so you're giving away your power. You are a badass. All right, you have what it takes. You can do what you need to do. So act like it. Do what you need to do. Okay, make this decision and stick to it. Because the longer you stay in this indecisiveness, the longer you're keeping your energy stagnant and it's postponing and putting off the blessings that are waiting for you. You need to close a cycle. You need to end the chapter in order for the new stuff to begin. All right. And it can come sooner than later with this full moon. You got the moon card. This is telling you that yes, it can happen, and it will happen soon, in a matter of days or hours, depending on when you read this, when you watch this video. But it's up to you. How quick are you going to make that decision? Okay, because if not, when the full moon comes, if you still haven't made a decision, then the universe is going to start unraveling things, start revealing things that may be unpleasant, to try to push you in the direction that you should have chose all along. All right. So you're a badass. Act like it. Regain your power. Reclaim your power. Your hard work is paying off. You don't need to be indecisive any longer. All right. So now I want you to think of whatever question. Remember, if you were in the intro, if you just skip to the timestamps and skip the intro, I want you to think of a question, a yes or no question. Think of a question and we're going to get the answer. Okay? So think of your question, take a deep breath, think it, say it, comment it below. We're going to find out. Ready? All right. Ask again. So it's unsure. There's that indecisive energy that you have that's even coming onto the pendulum. Clear your mind, shake it off, ask your question again. You are too indecisive. Your energy is scattered everywhere. Just like I've been saying on this in the reading. All right. One more time, clear your energy and ask the question. Yeah, your energy is just too scattered. That's what you need to work on at this time. I'm sorry that it didn't want to have an answer for you, but you really need to clear that energy. All right, I'm going to answer your question in another way using the tarot, using an old trick of the tarot. So ask your question. We're going to get one card, and I'm going to tell you a yes or no. Okay. What is group one's answer to their question? Yes or no? Yes or no? The answer is yes, and you got the same card. You just watched me shuffle and you got the same card. Wheel of Fortune. So the answer is yes. Once you come out of this indecisive energy, once you come out of this indecisive, confused, scattered energy, then yes, what you want is possible. Okay, your hard work is paying off. You got the same card twice. So the Wheel of Fortune, it's turning in your favor, but you really need to get out of this energy. If not, it's going to be one of those situations where at the time, what the universe is going to throw at you if you don't make the decision yourself, is going to end up being one of those situations where it's going to be very uncomfortable. You're not going to enjoy it. But at the end of it, once it's all said and done, then you're going to see that it was a blessing in disguise. So your blessing will still come regardless. But like I said, it could be a pleasant journey or an unpleasant journey. Either way, the cycle's coming to a completion. Something is ending, but you need to make a decision to move forward to get your blessing. So it's either you're going to make it or it's going to be made for you. All right, so really clear out that energy, clear your aura, clear your mind, meditate, do something, clear your chakras. Check out my chakra video. It's also in the description box below. Clear out that energy for real. Sage yourself, clear your mind, do something, because You are just all over the place and you need to really focus. All right. So I hope this is what you needed to hear. I wish you many blessings on this full moon coming on Halloween. And until then, I'll talk to you next time. For those of you who chose pile 2, we're going to begin. Okay, we're going to start with the Moonology deck to see what this full moon is going to bring to you. All right, what's going to unfold during this full moon cycle. Okay, and as I stated in the intro, if you guys skipped it, think of a question. All right, really try to focus your energy. Think of a question, because at the end we're going to use the pendulum to get you a yes or no. All right, to answer your specific question. You have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. All right, so something is changing in your life, which it usually does during the moon phases. All right, new moons are for new endeavors, to start something, to plant something. And full moons are to bring things to completion, change, fruition, things like that. So this is going to bring you some change, very powerful change, maybe very needed change. All right, this is the holographic tarot here. Okay, these cards are thicker, so it's a little more difficult to shuffle these like a regular deck. You got the Six of Pentacles. So something that maybe there was some imbalance in the past. There was not an equal give and take. Because then you have the Three of Swords here. So there was some upset, some heartbreak. Okay, clarify these cards. And this is the new change. There's going to be, you're going to feel new. This heartache is going to be healed. Yeah, the heartache is going to be healed. Okay, and one more card. Clarify this Five of Wands here. Clarify this Five of Wands. Yeah, okay. So like I said, in the recent past, there was some imbalance. You were not emotionally fulfilled. Things were not working out for you in this love situation or job situation. There was not an equal give and take. All right, someone was giving more than they were receiving. It was unbalanced energy and left you feeling drained and unfulfilled and wanting more. All right. And if this was a love situation, there could have been cheating. Someone could have been lying and cheating. There could have been somebody else involved in the relationship, some outside influence interfering. But there was some heartbreak because of this other person, you know, someone from outside of the relationship. If this is a work situation, I'm getting it's a love situation, but if this was a work situation, then it could have been a coworker or something, you know, talking about you behind your back. Maybe they got a promotion that you were supposed to get. Maybe they outed you about something, or they took credit for something that you did. Either way, someone stabbed you in the back and it caused some heartbreak. It caused some distrust. It left you feeling unfulfilled, unappreciated, and wanting more. All right, once this was revealed, if it hasn't been, it's going to be very shortly, because this is in the present. All right, there is or was, this is a future, it's going to be some conflict. Okay, some arguing, some fighting, some back and forth. And it's going to leave you in this predicament and this feeling of as if you are done. Done, exclamation mark. Like you are finished. You don't want no more part of this person or this situation. Like you're done. You're done with the fighting. You're done with the back and forth. You're done with the lies, with the cheating. You're done. You're done with the shady co-workers. You're done with the boss and the supervisors that's always taking their word over yours. You're done. All right. And this is bringing you, because like I said, a very powerful change is coming. This is bringing you a new passion. You stepping into your power again by releasing this and ending this relationship or job. Or even if you stay in the job, it can just be the situation. Maybe it can be that after all this stuff has been revealed, that you finally stand up for yourself. You finally curse this person out. You finally tell this person about themselves. You finally put this person in their place after all the shady shit that they have done to you. All right, that can be what it is if you're not actually physically leaving the job or the person or whatever. This is you retaking your power, reclaiming your power, and letting them know that you're not somebody to be messed with, that you're done, you know, being played, being fooled, being taken advantage of. You're done. That's it. Clear cut and dry. And by you doing that, this is bringing you a new beginning. A new beginning for passion, a new beginning of your power, new movement forward. All right, it's bringing you some type of new beginning. All right. Now, for your guidance here with the Rebel deck, see what it is that you need to do, how to handle the situation, some guidance and some advice. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. That, I believe, is because of the conflict here. Like you're just done with these people for real. You are just completely done with these people. Look, you need some fucking alone time, and you know why. Like you need to clear your mind. You're tired of all this, the back and forth. Your person, if this is a love situation, that person can be coming back to you, maybe trying to apologize after everything is hashed out. And you just need to be alone. You need to be alone to get some perspective. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot be with that person if it's in your heart and you want to be forgiving and give them another chance. But that's where you're going to need to get very reclaim your power, that this is it. This is it. You only get one mistake. You only get one fuck up. That's it. All right. You know, fool me once, shame on you. You took advantage of a good heart. You took advantage of my love, of me, you know, trusting you and things like that. You took advantage of that, but it shall not happen again. Because if it happens again, then no, it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's not an accident. It's not that you didn't know better, because we had this conversation. We spoke about it. You learned about it. So either you're going to learn your lesson from this, or you're not. Because if it happens again, then there's not going to be no discussion and you're going to walk away. All right. Because if it happens again, it's no longer a mistake. It's no longer an accident. It's no longer that person didn't know any better or any of that. They do know now. Now everything's out in the open. They do know. They know the pain that it caused you. They've seen the repercussions. They've seen the consequences. They know now. But if they do it again, then it's not an accident. It's not a mistake. All right. It's a habit. It's a routine. It's a cycle in itself. It's an addiction. It's whatever. But it's no longer a mistake. It's no longer an accident because it happened more than once. So that's you stepping into your power. So I'm getting from here, because of the fire energy here, fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Fire signs can get very riled up. So if you yourself are not a fire sign, one of those Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then when this comes about and you find out whatever it is, you are gonna blow your top. Okay, because fire signs, they can be very loyal, but once you screw them over, all bets are off. All right, so this is probably why it's telling you don't talk to no one, don't even look at anyone, because you too shakes from catching a case. All right, especially if you're somebody who cannot control their temper, someone who, you know, lets the anger get the best of them. You know, you may say some things you don't mean because you're hurt, because you're angry. You may do some things that you wouldn't ordinarily do because you're pissed off, because you're angry, because you hurt. So it's telling you to just take that time, just step away from the situation, go woosah somewhere, go calm down somewhere. Step away from it so you can clear your head, so you can see how to address the situation, and then come back to it where you can reclaim your power and not act on emotion. Where you can say your piece, but not be belligerent. All right? So that is your advice dealing with this situation here. Now, as I said in the beginning of the reading, you're gonna ask a question, focus your energy, ask your question, and we're going to find out what the answer is. A yes or no question. Okay? We got no already, but it hit my finger, so I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna do it again. Nope, we got no twice. So the answer is no. The answer is no. No, you shouldn't speak to this person. No, you shouldn't rush back. No, you don't need this. No, just no. It's not a negative no. It's a no in the fact that you need to let this go and move forward. Because this is the end of a cycle. Out of the swords, you got the two worst cards. Out of the swords series here, you got the 3 of swords and the 10 of swords. This is the heartbreak. This is hitting rock bottom. Like you've just had enough. You've been stabbed in the back. You've been killed. That's it. Kaput. You got the 2 worst cards here. So whatever this heartbreak is, whatever this deceitfulness is, whatever this person did to you, it really, really hurt you. There is a bright side, okay? The change is coming. The change can be forced upon you because of this situation. All right, so it's not a pleasant change. It didn't happen willingly, but it is bringing you a new beginning. It's giving you this new beginning. Now it's up to you if you take it or not. All right, so just step away from the situation. Don't go getting yourself in trouble, you know, doing anything you shouldn't do. You can still keep your power, say your piece, be very stern, you know, without any of the violence, any of the things you may regret later. All right. So I really hope that this helps you know how to handle things moving forward. If you resonated with this, please like, comment, subscribe, share. All right, drop me a comment below. Let me know how this is playing out in your life. And if you did like this type of reading and would like more of them, comment and let me know. And until next time, many blessings. For those of you who chose Pile 3, this is your message. All right, we're going to start with the Moonology card to see what the overall theme is at this time. And remember, if you didn't, and for those of you who skipped the intro, I will be doing the pendulum at the end. All right, so I want you to go ahead and ask a question. All right, really focus on that energy, focus on that. All right, what is it that you want to know? A yes or no question, and we're going to get the answer at the very end of this reading. And it may just end up clarifying what the reading already tells you. All right. As always, if this message resonates with you and you like this type of reading, you know, where it's general, but it's, you know, a specific situation or something, you like using the pendulum, then leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys like so then I can do more of them. Without feedback and without hearing from you guys, there's no way for me to know if this is something you enjoy or not. All right. You have a personal issue reaches resolution. So something that you have been struggling with. So that's good news. Something that you have been struggling with. Something that has been bothering you. Some type of issue that has been going on reaches resolution. It comes to a solution. There's going to be some positivity movement forward. So this is going to reveal something, conclude something to your benefit for a solution, for you to move forward, for you to get some closure or something. At the bottom of the deck, you have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So you have 2 Cancers here. So you may be a Cancer. That may be clarification for you. Or you may be dealing with a Cancer. But the zodiac sign doesn't have to apply to you. But if it does, that's just confirmation. So whatever the situation is, your loved ones are safe and they're going to remain safe. All right. So whatever issue it is, especially if it's dealing with children, family members, any of that stuff, they are safe. They're going to remain safe. So take a deep breath. All right. This is the holographic tarot here. All right. I'm going to get a few shuffles in. Also, if you guys like the live shuffle, let me know. Some people don't because it adds time onto the video. So some people kind of like the pick of cards that are already laid out in the piles already. But if live shuffling is something you like, I can incorporate a few more videos in here. So, you know, leave me a comment, leave me some feedback. Let me know if this applies to you and, you know, what is it that you like. All right. I'm already getting a feeling of what this is dealing with, and some people who may be watching already, the energy is coming in strong. But let's see what the cards are saying. There's something you've been working on that you've been waiting to grow. Okay, you can't, like I said, you may have been working towards some type of solution here. All right. So with these 3 cards, what I'm getting is all right. So we already know that there was some type of situation. There's some type of issue, right? You can be a mother because we also had, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave it here so we can see and reference back to it. Okay. You and your loved ones are safe. So, and Cancer is the zodiac sign. So even if you're not a Cancer, you can just be right now at this time really taking on the characteristics of a Cancer. All right, a Cancer zodiac sign. For those of you that are not a Cancer and unfamiliar with the Cancer zodiac sign, these people are all about home, family, children. That's it. They live and breathe their family. They live and breathe their children. They are the matriarch archetype. And that is what just popped out here. The Empress. So if you yourself are not a Cancer zodiac sign or don't have that in your chart, then at this time, these are the energies that you are picking up. Or this can just be your energy all the time. All right. This is a mother. All right, if you if you're not having issues with your children, or if this situation does not apply to your children, then you can be worried about your mother, or this can have to do with your mother. All right. But there's someone with the mother role. So either you're the mother trying to protect and, you know, protect her children, or you are worried about your mother and something going on with her, maybe health, maybe like depression is what's coming to me, things like that. Or if none of those situations apply, then this can be you being depressed, something going on with your health, something going on that you feel an overwhelming burden because you feel like you need to be the piece that holds everything together. All right, so whatever it is, that's what's going on. I'm gonna clarify this with some more cards just to make sure. But you've been working on something, you've been waiting on something. All right, or you've been worried about something. He's worried, he's waiting, he's tired, he's looking like things are not working out for him. He's planted the seeds, but remember, soon as you plant a seed, it doesn't bloom right away. The flower doesn't just pop up out the pot or out the ground right away. It takes time, it takes nurturing. All the elements need to be working, you know, so that seed doesn't die. All right, it needs the sun, it needs water, food, you know, it needs a good environment. It needs things to work together so that it can grow. All right, then you have the Ace of Wands here. So this is the resolution. This is the solution. If it hasn't appeared already, it's going to appear very soon. This is this new beginning. This is this opportunity coming to you. This is this solution that is being handed to you like on a golden platter. It's a gift from the universe. It's coming down from the heavens. So you may not see it now. You may not see a way. If this is dealing with a sickness, an illness of a family member or something, or of yourself, you know, you may not see how it's going to work in your favor or cure, or how the health is going to improve, but it is. If this is a child matter, you're dealing with your children, something going on with your children, things are going to change. Things are going to be okay. All right. But right now you are really in this mother archetype, the Cancer characteristics of being motherly, very family oriented, keeping the children and loved ones safe. All right. A homebody, keeping the house in order, wanting structure, wanting organization, stability, security. These are all the things that you have, that you're surrounding yourself with now. These are the things that you are focused on now, if that's not your overall personality on an everyday basis. Okay, clarify these cards here. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. Yeah. All right. So something is really keeping you up at night. All right. And it's because you do not see a way. You do not see a way. You don't see a solution to whatever is going on with you. Whatever is going on. You don't see a way. You don't see how you can hit rock bottom, or how there ever could be a solution. You're trying, you're working tirelessly, staying up all night, worrying. Something is constantly on your mind. You may display like you have it together, but your whole world has been shaken, is what I'm getting. Because this is dealing with your family. This is dealing with, or with you. All right. You may have been the person in the family always keeping it together. And if you got sick, or you're in a predicament where you can't do what you normally do, you know, your whole world is shaken. That's what you're worried about. But I'm really feeling that this is that these are your feelings, but about someone else. So this is, you're scared, you're worried for a child or a family member or for a mother, something like that, a loved one. All right, this is a situation that you're dealing with a loved one that's really bothering you, keeping you up at night, on your mind. You're anxious, you're worried, you're depressed. All right, but for whatever reason, this is the new opportunity that's coming to you. It has to do with finances. It has to do with money. Now, I can't get into specifics because this is different. It's a different situation for everyone. But the gift from the heavens that I mentioned previously is going to give you some type of financial stability, some type of financial abundance. You needed money for something and it's coming in. You're going to get it. It's coming in. And it's going to help you keep your household together. It's going to help you work out. The health may be restored in order for you to go back to work, or for you to get yourself back on track, or the money for, you know, the health bill, the money for whatever the case, whatever it was that you needed money for, or whatever it was that you was worried about financially. There's gonna be a solution. It's gonna work out, but you don't see a way right now. You do not see a way. It looks almost impossible, but this is literally gonna be a gift from the heavens, a gift from the universe. It's gonna be like a very spontaneous, last minute thing. Something's gonna work out. Someone's gonna come to your rescue. Something's gonna work out in your favor. Something's gonna happen that's gonna bring you the security and stability that you're longing for. All right, and whatever situation it is, dealing with a family member, is going to be okay. They're safe, they're protected. Remember that. All right, you are the matriarch archetype. Even if you are a male watching this, you can be the patriarch, you know, the dad, okay, that still has those same characteristics of family first, Papa Bear, you know, all that stuff. All right. Things are going to work out for you. Right now, you don't see a way, but with the full moon coming to approach, it's going to end the cycle of something. Is going to bring you the blessing that you're needing. It's going to bring you the answer that you're looking for. All right. Now from this deck, I'm going to get you some guidance here. Some guidance and some advice on this situation. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. So this is telling you that you have just been basically overdoing it. That's what I'm getting from this. Like I said, you've been scurrying around. I'm gonna get one more card. You've been scurrying around and trying so hard to make something work, to find a solution, and you're just not seeing a way. So it's telling you, you know, don't keep, well, this one just came out. Don't keep beating a dead horse, like that saying. You know, something's not working out, let it go, try something different. But either way, this is gonna work out. Then it has, you are giving away your power. Group pile 1 actually got this too. So maybe you guys were torn between the two piles. You are a badass. Act like it. This is telling you, stop living in this fear here. That's what I'm getting. Like I said, stop living in this fear here. Your mama bear, your papa bear, you're this very powerful person who holds it together for their family, who holds it together for themselves. So act like it. Reclaim that power. Let the past be. Things are not working out. That's okay, but don't let it keep you down. Don't let it keep you down. All right, because a blessing is literally right around the corner. Literally right around the corner. This is a special reading that I'm doing, and it was specific to the time frame of Halloween, this full moon coming on October 31st. So after the full moon on October 31st, I'm telling you, within a matter of days, this blessing is going to come. In a matter of days, something's going to be presented to you that's going to help you. Now, like I said, we're going to go ahead and ask your question. Okay, so I want you to ask your question. All right, this is the pendulum. This is something new that I'm doing. If you like it, then please, comment, let me know. But you ask your question and we're going to get your answer. All right, so take a second, ask your question, focus your energy, and we're going to go ahead and get your answer. Okay, I'm going to just let it do its thing here. It says ask again. Maybe. So you don't see an answer. I'll leave it there. You don't see an answer right now, but you need to be optimistic. Okay? You need to be optimistic. You need to let go of this stuff. Like I said, there's a blessing coming in that's going to bring you some type of stability. All right? And that question could have been something different, not even pertaining to what we were just discussing with this reading. That could have been something totally out of left field. But this blessing is here. It's coming. And it's showing that it's going to give you this stability, security that you need, or that you're longing for, that you're wanting. Your health is going to become stable. Your health is going to be revived. This is going to be able to give you the finances for your bills, or whatever it is that you needed, or whatever it is that you feel you needed, or to be able to do, is going to come. All right. And it may not actually be through any work that you have been doing. Not to discredit your work, not to say that, what you've been doing is all for nothing. It's not. Because the universe is blessing you, but it may not be through that avenue that you've been going through. It may not be through the means that you thought it was possible. This can be something totally different that you didn't even think of, but it's coming in to bless you anyway. All right. So reclaim your power. Believe that this blessing is coming in. After the full moon or around the full moon, depending on when you watch this video, it's going to be coming. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. All right. Don't miss your blessing. Don't miss your blessing. Whatever comes your way, accept it. All right. Stop thinking that you need to do it all on your own, because you don't. So I hope that this message resonated. I hope this gives you some inspiration for the future. All right. And until next time, many blessings.